Heads up, deadheads, and anybody who may have tie-dye somewhere deep in the back of your closet. A historic symbol of San Francisco's counterculture makes its return to the Bay Area. Recognize that bus? Well, in a few weeks, Ken Kesey's legendary Further bus will be part of an art exhibition celebrating none other than the Grateful Dead. This marks the last time the public can see this 1939 Harvester bus in its raw form before it goes under what a lot of people say is much needed restoration. So let's go live now to San Francisco Bureau Chief for the New York Times, Heather Knight. Heather, walk those of us who may not know about the historical significance, about why this is so historically weighty. I've heard about a bus heist, but this is a big, high bus, so to speak.
Yes, that bus that you were showing is actually a replica made in the 90s, but the one that's causing such a stir here in San Francisco is even older. It dates back to 1939. It's that one on the right there that you're showing. It is very decrepit. It was purchased by the author Ken Kesey in the 1960s. He painted it with psychedelic colors and created a balcony on top, cut a sunroof in it, put in a huge sound system. And he and his buddies, called the Merry Pranksters, drove it across country. They were smoking weed, they were tripping on LSD, and they were spreading the word of opening your mind and loving each other. And Tom Wolfe famously wrote about this journey in the Electric Kool-Aid Acid Test, which is why it's so famous. And this bus has been on a farm in Oregon where the Keseys live since 1969, not seen by the public. It's finally making a journey back to San Francisco for the first time in nearly 60 years, and people are super excited.
Right. If only the walls, the ceiling, the floorboards, et cetera, could talk about the visions that were had inside that bus. You spoke to his son, who agreed to send that bus to San Francisco. What does he say about this? I guess you could call it a rolling renaissance of sorts.
Right. Some people said it's like the Rosetta Stone of the San Francisco counterculture being discovered once again. So his son, Zane Kesey, who is now 65, Ken Kesey, has passed away. This, who you're showing now, he is super excited. It was his decision to send it back to San Francisco. He says that the country, is kind of dim and dark and depressing right now. There's so much polarization and loneliness, and he feels like this bus is a symbol of joy and color and community, and that we could really use it right now.
I told everybody to look for tie-dye in there. You see it right there on your screen. So let's project in the future without any substances to next month. What can people expect at this event?
Right, so in a few weeks, this bus is going to be pulled out of that barn in Oregon, loaded on a flatbed truck, and driven down the I-5, a famous road for those traveling on the West Coast. It'll make its way to San Francisco over the Bay Bridge, and in the dead of night, it will make its way to the Hall of Flowers in Golden Gate Park. And on September 5th, it will be the centerpiece of a huge Grateful Dead 60s counterculture show that will be on display with a bunch of other artifacts, including a car owned by Jerry Garcia. And people can go see it for about 6 weeks here in the fall in San Francisco.
What a long, strange trip. Heather Knight, thank you so much. It's good to talk to you. And I think one of our bosses here at CBS News 24/7, Rob Gifford, needs to expense this and turn a complete documentary. Thank you so much. Little telling on Rob. He's a deadhead.